welcome back to my course. In this video, we will learn about the rest and spread operators. Now, both the operators are represented by triple dot, but they are called by different name based on how they are being used. So let's start with rest operator. If we pass some extra arguments in a function call, then those extra arguments are just ignored. So if I run this code, as you can see, 3 is getting printed in the console because only these first two are being used in the function and rest 3 are being ignored. Now say we needed these extra arguments in some special cases. So to call a function with any number of arguments, we can use the rest operator. So let's try rewriting this. So now we wouldn't use num1 comma num2. We can simply use dot 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 and let's say arguments. Let's try printing this arguments. And as you can see, everything that we passed here is being passed as an array to the function. And when we try printing it, it gives us this array. Similarly, if we had more elements, say 6, 7, 8, it prints till 8. So now if you want to do a sum of it, you can simply just run a loop, say I less than args dot length on I plus plus. You can create a variable outside, say sum. Let's keep it 0 by default. So sum is equal to plus equals to and arguments at position I. At the end, you can simply print it. Or if you want to return it, you can return it. So as you can see, it's printing 36. Similarly, if I remove this last one, it prints 28. So now this function is utilizing any number of arguments we're passing to it. All right. Similarly, say your function had some named arguments and other of these optional arguments. So say you had something like this, say num1 comma num2 comma followed by some optional arguments. So even this works. So if I do num1 plus num2, also let's try to print it. So as you can see, the first two arguments are being passed to num1 and num2, and the remaining of the arguments are being passed as an array to args. So if I try printing the arguments array as well, so as you can see, 3, 4 onwards, everything else is in an array which is passed as this arguments array. So just one thing to keep in mind, this rest operator should always be at the end. So if you add it in the beginning, it will give you an error. So as you can see, it's giving an error. Rest parameter must be last formal parameter. So if I bring it back as the last one, everything works fine again. That's all for today.